can safely say winter has arrived in the Marvel vs. DC League. The Frost Giants, who are coming off their worst season ever, finishing in 9th place last year, are now in 3rd and turned in a record-setting upset in Week 10. With 4 different players on their roster turning in 27 points or more, the Frost Giants all but shoved my Red Robin in a snow globe and shook it up. The biggest performance came from Beast Mode himself. Marshawn Lynch's 4-touchdown performance against the New York Giants earned 40 fantasy points alone. The final score 181-106, less than 2 weeks after my Red Robin set the record for the most points by a single team in 1 week with 163.4 points. The Frost Giants blasted away by 18. Even though my team only earned 106 points this week, the Frost Giants did enough heavy lifting for this matchup to also set a league record for the highest combined score in a single matchup for a total of 287.34 points, overtaking the record of 284.96 from 2 weeks ago in my matchup with the incredible Joe Fixit. Speaking of the big gray guy, he successfully defended his second-place spot in the league in his matchup against Spider-Man. Tight end Jimmy Graham had a big night, pulling in 2 touchdown passes against the 49ers. The final score, 110-88. The Sons of Krypton handed the Jokers their 8th loss of the season. Running back Justin Forsett found the end zone twice, earning 23 fantasy points for the week. The Sons of Krypton keep their playoffs hopes alive, winning this one 124-69. Another loss for the Jokers will likely end any shot they have at the playoffs. Another team potentially one loss away from playoff elimination is the Avengers. Their running back Lamar Miller had a tough day against the Detroit Lions, earning only 0.6 of a point. S.H.I.E.L.D. gets the win in this one, 95-62. The closest matchup of Week 10 belonged to the Gotham Knights and the Scarlet Speedsters. While the Jay Cutler-Brandon Marshall bromance isn't what it once was, it was good enough to put the Gotham Knights over the Speedsters. The final score here, 91-89. Despite the record-setting performance in Week 10, the Frost Giants remain in 3rd place. Joe Fixit stays in 2nd with an 8-2 record, and despite my whopping loss, Red Robin hangs on to 1st place but drops to an 8-2 record. Red Robin and Joe Fixit need at least one win to lock in a slot for the playoffs. With that in mind, in Week 11, my Red Robin will need to beat the Sons of Krypton, who have started to look much stronger in the latter half of the season, winning 3 of their last 5 matchups. The Scarlet Speedsters will be going for the upset against the incredible Joe Fixit. The 4th-place Spider-Man will try to keep 5th-place S.H.I.E.L.D. from overtaking them in the standings. The Frost Giants face the Avengers, and the Jokers face their division rival, the Gotham Knights. It's getting close to do-or-die time for a lot of teams in Week 11. We'll see how things turn out next week. And sorry this one was so late, but given the Frost Giants' incredible performance in Week 10, just had to get an update in here while I could. See you next week.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance! Crush a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom.